conditioning the zipper a bit. Yes. A little distance. Walking around. She's adding a little bit of duration to it too. I could have just said yes instead of a click. Sometimes a click can get too stimulating, but that was habit. That's a little bit out of sight. Yes. And I'm going to pretend I'm walking an agility course. Yes. Only criterion is she just remains lying down and relaxed in her crate, or as relaxed as she can be. She's watching me, not doing her own thing. So, yes. I'm going to move back here. And get her a Mondo reward. Just stuff on with the remainder of her meal. This time inside the closed crate. She can enjoy it. And while she's having it, I'll be around doing other things. Making sure that she's continuing to enjoy it. If they stop eating and start vigilantly watching you, then they're not into the food and they might be a little bit stressed in the crate. So you'd want to let them out at that point before they start getting reactive. Because as soon as they start barking or scratching, if you let them out then they know that that is what works. And then at the same time, you want to catch it before then so that they never really have to go through extinction. That can be quite painful and ill-advised. So we'll just let her do what she does with that, and I'll just keep an eye on her. Okay. Oh, sorry, that was her release word. She was a little bit confused. Kai went into her crate because I was preparing her meal. So sorry, didn't get that on video. But she'll probably stay in there until I give her her bowl. I brought all the materials that I took outside in. And I just wanted to give you some, I guess, reference material. And to show you how much more relaxed she actually is inside the house in the crate than outside. So being outside was very different for her, especially with the agility equipment out there and all the fun that she normally usually engages in the backyard with me. She instead inside the house with the crate just kind of hanging in here with the flat kind of relaxed. We'll go in there, especially if she's not feeling quite right, so I know she must find it comforting on some level. And definitely when I am preparing her meal, she kind of goes in there and automatically does a lie down right away anyhow. But, so here are some books that I could recommend. Of course, I do recommend going to puppy preschool classes to cover a lot of this material, or adolescent manners. But if you really want some good reference material to go along with classes, Puppy Start Right by Debbie and Ken Martin, very good. It also gives you a good indication of what a puppy preschool class should contain. It should have lots of information for puppy parents on elimination, independence and confinement training, which includes like crate training or going to X-Pen, resource guarding training, how to approach certain problems that dogs do naturally, like chewing or digging and so forth. But and the manners will get started, such as sits and voluntary downs and impulse control, loose leash walking, and recall. However, the most important part, I think, of puppy preschool is exploration and confidence building. So this is something that not everybody can do themselves at home, because you're going to have to probably buy a lot of different surfaces and tunnels and stuff. You can try, but it's just such an advantage having a trainer set up exploration rooms, different themes every week. But again, the Puppy Start Right book will tell you more about that if you're interested. All of these books, by the way, are available at clickertraining.com, which is the Karen Pryor Academy store, or amazon.com. Karen Pryor's book, Don't Shoot the Dog, which actually has very little to do with dogs, but has a lot to do with the behavior modification method of clicker training and its application in real world and in training. It's an excellent book. More About Animals is her follow-up, which was Reaching the Animal Mind. Also excellent. And of course, I mentioned that because I showed the batting of the crate, and this is Grisha Stewart's book, which you can see I still have all my little stickies in there of places of high interest for me. The other thing in this book is Grisha does give an excellent clicker foundations section with pretty much recipes on how to give your dog those reward-based training foundations, such as rewarding attention or teaching your dog an emergency U-turn and stuff like that. So highly recommend it. So this is our meal ritual normally, as I go and prepare her meal. There's like actually some pumpkin in here. She does agility tomorrow, and we also did a lot of exercise today, so to offset loose stool, I sometimes give her pumpkin. She's nicely in her crate, nice and calm. I can open the door, everything. She's just like focused on the bowl. So I'm just going to give her meal, and she can come out there when she's done. Nothing very invasive, just something to raise the value of the crate. And that is it.